Hello everyone, and welcome to week 6 of the MBA, where we play Stal and his team, the Lake Eerie Lugia. Very scary team for us to have to deal with. Let's get into Stal's team. First of all, Stal has the Whimsicott, the Pranksamon of this format. Mega Blastoise, always scary with that Water Spout option. Mega Scovillain, the mon that I heavily underrated when it first got revealed, but is so proven me wrong with that incredible ability. Conkeldurr, who can take advantage of it with guts. He's also a slow guy. Weavile, fastest fake out there is, I believe. Faster than even our Raichu, which is wild. Mega Manectric, which is actually super scary into our team. Cofagrigus, which is a very solid trickery move for stuff like Conkeldurr. Tinkaton, which is another strong fake out mon, but also at the same time can also do a bunch of different things that are scary, especially with like stuff like Gigaton Hammer and Break and Play Rough and who knows. Altaria, which can completely shut down our weather, which is so terrifying. And then Glamora, obviously with that Toxic Debris ability, but in addition to the ability to just, if it wants to be like scarfed or offensive and just deal massive damage. So yeah, very scary team for us to deal with. Let's get into what we're bringing. First of all, we have our ItsJustMat. We're running Stalwart. We are Flash Cannon, Dragon Pulse, Thunderbolt, and Protect. And now we're thinking, why would you ever run Thunderbolt instead of Electroshock? And the simple answer is because Altaria, I think, is coming, and I think it's coming to turn off our weather, and I think it's trying to pivot in and catch us on Electroshots. But with Thunderbolt, we're able to prevent that from happening while still being able to do big damage to certain mons like the Blastoise, mainly. Also, another reason why we're Stalwart this time is because, of course, Manectric has Lightning Rod pre-Mega Evolution, so we need to try and get around that. I think it's going to be something he's going to be trying to abuse. Pre-Mega Evolution Manectric just to Lightning Rod or Electroshots is what his plan would be. Next up, we have our Drizzled Man. We have, I forgot to mention, we're Choppleberry on this to help with Conkeldurr. Next up, we have our Pelipper. We're running Muddy Water, good spread damage to the team. Hurricane, very strong, and stuff like Conkeldurr, which could Wide Guard, but also does big damage to stuff like the Mega Scovillain, Whimsicott, and various other things. Muddy Water can hit things like the Glim, stuff like that, just very strong in the rain. And then we have Ice Beam to be able to smack one thing, and one thing in particular, Altaria, that terrifying creature. So yeah. And then we have Tailwind, of course, to be able to get some speed control on the team. Next up, we have our Mega Meganium, our first Mega. We have Solar Beam, Dazzling Gleam, Weatherboard, Protect. Very standard set. We're very bulky on this. Just very nice damage into a lot of things. Solar Beam is very strong, can hit the Blastoise very hard, and also we ignore Rage Powder because we're a Grass type, which is very, very powerful. Although, of course, neither of those can beg at the same time, but it's important to have. Dazzling Gleam is very nice to get around. Stuff like Rage Powder, do damage to stuff like Conkeldurr, which might want to sit next to Scovillain. Also do nice damage to stuff like Altaria. And then Weather Ball. Cloud9 does not affect Weather Ball, by the way, which is very important. I was checking that quite a lot. Weather Ball can hit stuff like the Whimsicott, the Tinkaton, which resists all our stabs, the Weavile even, which is also weak to the Dazzling Gleam. Next up, we have our Sableye, which is Skill Swap, Reflect, Light Screen, and Encore. With Skill Swap to be able to steal. Very funny. We can steal stuff like the Guts from Conkeldurr, like the Spicy Spray from Scovillain. We can steal the Mega Launch from Blastoise. We can steal the Intimidate from Manectric and Intimidate off. We can steal Mold Breaker from Tinkaton, Cloud9 from Altaria, but we'd have to pivot out and turn off this. It's not immediate. Even Toxic Debris from Glamora. So there's a lot of cool abilities to steal, and that's why we're running this time. We have Reflect Light Screen. Also, I should mention we are the Sable Knight on this. Did I forget any of the items? No, we said we focus on that. And then we have Encore to be able to lock things like Scovillain into Rage Powder, stuff like Glamora, like lock you into Attacks, lock your Whimsicott because we are slower with our Prankster, lock it into like a Tailwind first turn, stuff like that. Lock like a Tinkaton into Fake Out. Very cool. Next up, we have our Aridos, which I think is very important this time. We are Insomnia to avoid, I believe, getting slept by from something. There was something that could sleep us, although I think it's like Hypnosis, Cofagrigus. I don't think Whimsicott gets Sleep Powder. But there was something we wanted to prevent ourselves from being slept by. It didn't really matter either way. We have First Impression to do big damage very quickly to stuff like the Weavile, or even potentially like just generally stuff like Mega Manectric, stuff like that, or like a Blastoise to weaken Water Spout. We have Poison Jab, which is very nice into stuff like the I have just flicked through my Pokemon by accident. But Poison Jab and stuff like Whimsicott and the Scovillain. And then Stompy Tantrum, if we hit into any protects, or like we fail one of our moves, like with Like, I don't know how. We would try to move, like, maybe Rage Powder, we get Fake Outed or something. I think that's how it works. And then we can Sobbing Tantrum into that main Manectric for a good amount of damage. Sobbing Tantrum into Tinkerton. It's mainly to be able to hit Glamora and Tinkerton, to be honest. We are Charty Berry on this as well, to be able to take hits from Glamora, Rock Slice from Kinkelder, stuff like that. And then next up, we have our final mon, which is Guts Machamp. Guts Machamp, he wants to take advantage of Kinkelder with Guts next to his Scovillain. We're going to do the same with our Machamp. We have Drain Punch, which is very nice for healing. We have Rock Slide for just be able to get around the Scovillain if we want to. Poison Jab to be able to hit it hard. And then High Horsepower for stuff like Glimmer and Tinkerton. So that is the team for week 6. And I will see you lots all in the battle. I will say, though, I will comment before we go. Mega Starmie did not come because it looks horrendous here. Without weather or thing. I think it's the first time we're not bringing Starmie. But yeah, there's just so much that beats Mega Starmie, especially because it's so difficult to avoid getting burned on that thing. If you're wondering where that guy is. But yeah, that is it for week 6, and I'll see you all in the battle. Hello everyone, and welcome to week 6. We're playing Stal. Let's see what he brings. Ooh, very tough game. We see the Weavile, we see the Wims, we see the Glim, we see Mega Manectric, expected Mega Scovillain, and Cofagrigus. So potentially Trick Room or Anti-Trick Room, but very fast team outside of like Scovillain and Glim, so I'm not expecting it. We do see no Blastoise immediately is the first thought process. He did bring both the guys I expected, so that's fine. No Conk is nice for me. No Tink, no Altaria, which means my weather is uncontested. Which is tempting to go for it. I don't have Rain Dance because I didn't actually expect to be doing weather stuff this game. Ice Beam isn't too big. It can do a decent bit of stuff. My first impression is pretty nice here, or just my Spumoni lead in general. Machamp looks actually phenomenal here outside of the Cofagrigus. I don't hate this. I don't hate Meganium lead. Meganium lead's tough if he, depending on what he leads. I don't hate Spumoni, Meganium here. What do I like in the back? I like my Machamp in the back here, and I think I like Archaludon in the back. There's no reason for Thunderbolt this game, I don't think. I'm gonna run it though. Maybe that was silly, maybe it was always paddle. Yeah, let's run it. What is the lead of choice from Stal? It's Urame. Okay. Very nice lead for Spumoni. Just gonna immediately go for first impression here. Plus a protect, I think. Seems fine. Wims did not protect, neither did he protect on anything. It is fake out into Ariados, which is unfortunate. That's a big crit to start us off. And what is it? What is the choice? Worry Seed! Ooh, Worry Seed is the tech. Okay. I don't think just going Arch here. You know, pretty Fizz Death here. I want to learn which of the two is the Sashmon. We do see the Worry Seed very early, which is very interesting. I actually don't know if I changed Ariados to Insomnia. That might actually be an issue. Yeah, if that comes up, that's annoying. But we'll see. It's the Wims that swaps, okay? Into who? Into Maki. Is that the... It's into Scovillain! We're gonna catch Scovillain with a huge jab here, potentially. It's Icicle Crash into the Arch. Here comes a big poison jab. How much is this gonna do? Oh, so much. That is huge. I don't mind jab here. I just don't know if this is fast is the issue. I am Chopple, so I should live any one hit. I'm gonna Dragon Pulse into Scovillain. It is just gonna be the Mega Evolution here. Which is fine. Ooh. It's Icy Wind. And it's gonna miss Arch. That's huge. I'm so sorry to stall. That's a big miss to start this off. It's Leech Seed. Oh, okay, so we confirmed this thing is speed. Okay. Just gonna Dragon Pulse this Gon. We're gonna get Spicy Sprayed. I don't hate it. So we see Icy Wind, Icicle, Crash, Fake Out. And we're just gonna jab Weavile for a huge chunk here. What is last move? Is it Protect? We're gonna see the last one is Cofagrigus. Okay. Gonna jab this slot. Can I win in the Trick Room is the question. I think I can. I'm gonna Flash Cannon after this. We're gonna just see what happens. It's gonna be Crash into Spumoni. I don't know if this kills. We are defensive. It's not gonna be enough. We're just gonna get a good chunk off with the Flash Cannon. It's gonna be Calm Mind. And we're gonna get off the jab, and down goes Weavile. And with Leech Seed going, that's huge. Can I win a 4v1? Can I live a Moonblast is a better question too. I think I do want to make a Meganium pivot here. I just don't want to give this thing Leech Seed constantly. It is Moonblast into Spumoni. Is this going to pick it up? This is Quad Resistance, max HP. It is going to be enough. Okay. It's just going to be a Calm Mind war, which is unfortunate for me. We're going to see the Worry Seed here. I think we jab plus Mega D-Gleam to ensure we clear this Whims and also to ensure Worry Seed doesn't affect us. Plus 2 Cofagrigus is a problem. Ally switch. That's so unfortunate. That's a really good play. Is it Worry Seed? It's Moonblast into my Roselli Berry. Which is going to ensure no KO occurs this turn. Oh, that's a huge chunk. That's a crit. I'm so sorry to stall there for that crit. We're going to get a Poison Jab off. We're going to do 11%. Are we going to get a Poison? We are gonna get a poison. This is gonna be huge. Oh, I'm so sorry to stall. We're gonna lose guts. I just gotta go for another D-Gleam. Knowing this is a 2-hit KO on wins is so big. Being at 23 makes us a little bit better. It is Moonblast again. I don't think you have a recovery option. Yeah, that's gonna bring you down to 4, which I think means game. It's Hex! Interesting. Hex, ally switch, Calm Mind. I'm so sorry to stall. I think Meganium with then Solar Beaming had it in the back, but we are going to take game 1 here. I think now is where we have to make an adjustment to Sableye. Ooh, bit of luck that first game. I mean but a good amount with the poison and the D-Gleam and the crit and stuff like that. I think I like Pelly in the back this time. No Ariados and no Archaludon. We're going Sableye Pelipper. Big adjustment. I think I need big adjustments to try and find a way through this. Ranta Uro. So he's just going the Cofagrigus lead this time. And this time Ube's coming in and saying, absolutely, we have Encore threatening you. And this time, it's just a light screen immediately, plus a D-Gleam, I feel. I think that's so good here. Just threatening a big D-Gleam into this team seems so solid. It could be the Trick Room, but I do have Encore to really punish Trick Room. It's Protect. Okay. It's Moonblast into the Sableye. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, good chunk. Dazzling Gleam's gonna come in and say, boom, your Whimsicott pops next turn if you don't swap. Also, confirming Protect means we know the full set from Cofagrigus. Part of me wants to get Machamp onto the field here in a dangerous position. I think I need Sableye in the future. So I'm making an aggressive swap into a non-answer, really. Roselli Berry plus Light Screen, I think, puts my champion in a solid spot. It's the withdrawal of Cofagrigus into the Scovillain, into the Glamora, okay. Into Moonblast is here. behind this Light Screamer champ takes almost nothing. And there's a Dazzling Gleam, which is going to pop a potential sash on this Glim. And I get to see damage on it. Is that a crit? No, we did 23% to Glimora. I want to know if you are max HP or if you're boss or what. I want to get my Sableye in here. Don't want to risk things going south here. That looks like offensive Glim to me. Mortal Spin activates my guts on Machamp. I will take that. Depending on what Cofagrigus goes for here, this could be big. Down goes Glim. Toxic Debris goes up. This is going to be a tough situation to navigate. Oh, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. We get to say no, Cofagrigus. It's Marky. I gotta pray I live anything through a screen. Is the big thing. I think this could be so troublesome though. Ranta does protect Motley. I think it's the perfect play. What is it? It's Leaf Storm into Sableye. I am Guts. I think I KO you here. Oh, I don't KO you here. Going for a big muddy water here. This is going to be a very close game. I don't think Scovillain has anything to KO Machamp. It's a protect. Here's a muddy water. It's going to connect into Cofagrigus and do a good 30%. And here's a big high horsepower. I lose Guts, which is fine. Going for another muddy water. That's my play. Scovillain's at -2, guaranteed. It's Leaf Storm up in the champ, which is going to pick up the KO. Mighty Water's going to connect. I think he's going to pick up Scovillain here. And now it's a 2v1. Spicy Spray is going to break my sash. We're sitting at 44. I need this double up to just do enough, man. There's a big hurricane. It does a good chunk, you know. This is Max Modest, big Tutti Frutti, saying I'm solar beaming. Boom. That's game. GG's to Stal. What a game. Game 1 had elements of luck. I think game 2 was just good play from us. We prepped well. I think he was very prepped. I was scared of the Trick Room when I saw Cofagrigus, but it didn't come out, and that is, oh, perfect for us. GG's to Stal, and I'll see you lot all next week for week 7 now. We're on the trot. 2 wins on the trot. 4-2 we go to. Big performance. Big 2-0 win. Bye-bye.